Does anybody have any thoughts on why something as significant or as important as disease, spreading disease, is less motivating for us than an immediate reward? Is there any thoughts? Why does the heart disease message not motivate us? What's the underlying principle behind it, do you guys think? Heart disease, no, I don't want to go to the gym, even though, you know, it's such a, and we see it everywhere, right? It's like the number one cause of death. Still, it doesn't motivate us. So it's a credible threat as well. But a little casual comment. I mean, even you guys might have experienced this yourselves as well. Like, you know, when somebody says, "Oh, have you lost a little bit of weight?" You just like, "Yeah, I'm going to eat a little bit better now." Like, I'm going to, you know, why does that motivate us? Whereas the heart disease message doesn't. Any thoughts? And guys, the clue is there's another psychological principle underpinning this. A really key psychological principle for marketing. So that's your clue. Does anybody have any thoughts?
Oh, like whoever smokes, okay. I mean, whenever they purchase something, okay, it's written over there on the box, like it causes cancer, okay. But the thing is that it does not cause your cancer at the right away. Even like initially the picture was very small. Now the picture, it takes at least more than 50% of the entire area. But still, that does not affect someone who does smoke. But when it comes to someone giving you that feedback, like you are looking lean, that is something which is like immediate reward, or like something which you can relate immediately.
I think, Heidi, you got 60% of the answer right, which I'm very impressed with. You're right. One of the clues is in the word immediate reward versus heart disease is not immediate. You're spot on. And that's kind of your clue as well to the remaining 40%. There's one more principle. So there was two, I got it wrong. One is immediate reward versus it's not an immediate threat. But what does that mean as well? There's another aspect to it. You've got 60% of it. There's another key, very, very, very important psychological principle, which we have touched on, which again, you know, is crucial to influence. There's one more aspect to this, Hader. Can you figure that out? So I immediately get and you're right, smoking is a great example. You know, I'm very impressed actually that you cited that example. It's actually a very, very good example, because when you smoke, you get immediate rush, right? It's immediate, there's an immediate pleasure, but the cancer is not going to be immediate. So I'm saying, you know, Hader's relatives are saying to him, you know, this is going to cause you heart disease or cancer. There's the pain aspect, and the pleasure aspect is the rush, the feeling you get from the cigarette. So what's missing in that thread? What is missing? Hader's got 60% of it. It's an immediate rush of pleasure when we smoke. What's lacking from this message here of the threat of heart disease? The clue is
that whenever it will happen, it will happen. Why do I need to worry right now?
Uncertainty, like whether
yes. Well done. That's really smart. That is really, it's uncertainty. There's no guarantee that the threat is necessarily going to come true. We all know people who smoke and didn't die of heart disease or cancer. So, you know, humans are naturally skeptical beings, right? So, and when you couple the uncertainty with the distance of it, 30 years from now, you know, it's a sure thing. The pleasure is a sure thing. If I said to you, like, COVID is a very good example of this, guys. COVID is a very, very good example of this. Now, I know we're 2 years into it, but let's just rewind a year back. If I said to you, if you step outside of your flat, you're going to get COVID. Would anybody step outside their home? They wouldn't. But it was the uncertainty of COVID. We didn't know if we were going to get COVID or not. There was a huge aspect of, well, I might not get COVID. Hence why people continue to socialize even at the peak of the pandemic, or as the initial wave was building up. So that's one of the really difficult things with COVID. I mean, the problem with it is you know that there's a chance that, okay, I might get away with it once, twice. And the more you get away with it, the more you start thinking you're going to keep getting away with it, because that uncertainty aspect's there.